My Governor Malonin! Bem-vindos ao episódio número 2 do Dragon Age Origins! Chegamos a Kirkwall depois de fugir de Ferelden no rescaldo da batalha de Ostagar, algo que é jogado no Dragon Age Origins. Nossa equipa atualmente é constituída por Moamema, como é que eu me chamei mesmo? Tanis Ock, a nossa irmã Bethany Ock e a Evelyn Carver, acho eu, que teve que matar o marido no episódio anterior porque ele estava com problemas. Eu queria era... Como é que eu faço para equipar artigos? Aqui. Portanto, eu não vou usar nada disto. Isto é tudo que eu estou equipado, não é? Vocês vão reparar que a única pessoa que nós podemos equipar na sua totalidade somos nós próprios. E não podemos equipar mais nada, porque estes meninos, como estão a ver, só podemos dar. Em termos de armadura não podemos dar nada, mas apenas podemos dar armas, cintos, amuletos e anéis, coisa que eu neste momento não tenho nada para lhe dar, nem a ela, nem a Evelyn. Ela tem o Sir Wesley's Shield, que para já é fixe, e em breve vai estar completamente desatualizado. Portanto... Mother... Aqui não há nada para não? Não consigo interagir com mais nada. Carregando o tab nós conseguimos fazer o chamado highlight. Tudo. Eu já vou falar ali com aquele gajo. Ok, basta me aproximar, não é?
Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in?
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
E eu presumo que a Knight Commander seja quem está a controlar os Templars aqui em Kirkwall. E vocês estão a começar a perceber com estas...
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted. But he's sure never taken that chance.
Onde reparar que o foco central deste jogo, além de se passar exclusivamente em Kirkwall e nos arredores, vai ser uma espécie de batalha ou conflito entre os Templários, os Templars, e os magos.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Ok, vamos falar com o capitão que está aqui para dentro. Enquanto isso, vamos carregar no tab, que é para garantir que não nos escapa nada. Vocês vão ver que temos aqui não sei, temos aqui o minimapa aqui em cima.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Uma das críticas que este jogo pode ter, mas por já não vou falar com mais ninguém, a ser ali o capitão, é que os cenários são repetitivos.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Surely there's a bit of extra room for the pretty people.
I find keeping my neck away from Knight Commander Meredith's blade far more attractive than any of you. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub 2 coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Uh-oh. Agora, carregando no R, ele ataca o mais perto. Yeah. Os controles deste jogo, ou o combate deste... Tão jovem. São melhores que os do anterior, mas os cenários são muito repetitivos. Começa sempre à volta do mesmo.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
E vai aparecer o Uncle, a Doninha, como ele chamou.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
Sure.
If he's not,
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
What kind of man is this Miran?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us. I have no real option. Thank you.
Portanto, temos que escolher trabalhar ou com os mercenários. Vamos carregar aqui para abrir aqui mais um Codex. Vou fazer isto pagar. Vocês poderem ler. From In Pursuit of Knowledge. Vamos descer as escadinhas. Ora, Captain, tens alguma coisa para dizer?
So, that was your uncle, was it? Good. I thought he was another confidence man trying to sell promises. I don't suppose he has the coin you'll need to get in.
No.
We just helped save your life. Isn't that worth something?
If it were just up to me, I'd let you through. But there are a lot of eyes watching, a lot of palms that need greasing. My suggestion? Wait for a ship and hope the next city hasn't already closed their doors.
Não vai acontecer. Ora bem, eu quero... O que é que eu quero? Vamos falar com o Merchant.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
Vamos investigar.
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
Ui, por sods.
Sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I didn't think there'd be any...
So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
I don't need anything.
As you wish, Sarah.
Não é com ele que eu tenho que falar, tenho que... carregar nada. Não tenho que fazer nada. Controlar aqui a câmera. Miran é o mercenário. Já agora, vocês têm alguma coisa para me dizer? Acho que não. Portanto, vamos falar com o Miran. Não era esta que estava a chorar ali? Miran é da companhia de mercenários.
Miran?
So you're Hawk, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for, keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Sim, faz.
Makes sense.
Sim.
I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said your sister's a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Apparently Uncle Gamlen likes to talk.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
My uncle doesn't seem the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlen cheated one of my men at a wallet match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
Ora bem, eu podia ir investigar o que é que a outra menina diz, que eu acho que se não interessado e continuo a poder aceitar escolhê-los, mas eu não estou interessado em trabalhar para smugglers, prefiro trabalhar com mercenários, portanto.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for shore. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asked why.
Parece-me bem, portanto, onde é que ele está? Está para aqui. Vamos primeiro a este lado, rapidamente, ver se tem alguma coisa. As estátuas aqui são espetaculares. Ainda posso falar com ela, mas não quero. Portanto, vou tratar, mas é da outra. Quer dizer, posso sempre falar com ela. Para que é que ela teve a me dizer?
Are you a Thenril?
You must be Gamlen's nephew. Interesting.
Caga nas orelhas.
He told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me. We can't afford to be choosy.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
Does everyone know about us?
If the circle hasn't descended upon you, my guess is no. The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Suit yourself. I'll be around for a bit, if you change your mind.
Yeah, ela supostamente até é uma rapariga fixe. Eles até podem ser os maus ecos, mas eu vou escolher a equipa de mercenários. Ok, a única interação que eu tenho aqui é mesmo com o Friedrich. Vamos lá falar com ele.
Check the courtyard again.
He's still out there, but he's alone, and he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
Fair question, really. To shut you up.
Mirren sent you.
No.
Don't just stand there. Kill them.
No. Tux. Consigo ver nada. Isso. Não, ok. Ataca, por favor. Tux, backstab. Subimos os 3 de nível. Isso mesmo, portanto, já agora vamos equipar a maltinha, neste caso a mim. Rough Leather não. Querem armas. Hunters, Skinning Knives. Exatamente a mesma treta. Fixe. Gosto muito. Tem nada novo. Curta. Então vamos fazer os level ups. Magic Resistance. Vamos dar mais Cunning. Se calhar Constituição. Pode ser. E vamos continuar com o Dual Weapon. Subterfúgio, Evade, Stealth. Não era má ideia. Explosive Strike. Ok. Isto é, no fundo, eu estou a atacar e depois uso isto e expulco os meus adversários. É uma boa ideia. Eu quero é mudar... Se calhar isto. Assim. A nossa menina, Willpower e Magia. Vamos continuar na senda... Creation não. Entropy. O que é que temos de Entropy? Horror. Axe of Torment. Sleep. Não precisamos nada disto. Espírito, Dispel Magic, Death Siphon. Bom, isto não é mau porque ela consegue regenerar mana. Tem que reservar mana para ativar isto, mas regenera mana. Não era má ideia. Arcane, Mind Blast, Crushing Prison, Elemental Weapons. A boa ideia é dar-nos dano elemental para as nossas armas. Mas se calhar, para já eu vou continuar a aumentar aqui as suas habilidades. Já a nossa amiga, vamos dar Constituição e mais 2 de Strength. Continua a não poder usar nada no Guardian. Aqui, que aqui é Pommel Strike, Taunt, Tremor. Não era má ideia. E aqui, Elemental Aegis. Ok, Turn the Blade. Stonewall. Vamos dar Perception para dar-lhe imunidade a ser flanqueado. Aproveito e gravo. Sempre o mesmo. E vamos prosseguir. E não devo fazer muito mais neste episódio, a não ser a entrada. Agora vai dar... Vamos falar com ela, vai passar um ano. Porque vamos trabalhar com os do ano e depois vamos entrar em Kirkwall.
Dead and buried. Well, dead.
Good. May the bloody vultures feast on his corpse and shit him into the ocean. Welcome to the Red Isle. Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Eu duvido que possa falar com... Vamos falar com esta. Não posso. Provavelmente só poderia falar com ela se tivesse aceite a tarefa dela, que provavelmente envolveria fazer alguma coisa com ou ali o mercador. Ela até já ali nem está. Pronto, vamos falar com o Gamlen, vamos prosseguir com a história.
Any luck?
Sim.
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he made his name, settling his debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home.
That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Yep, vai ser nosso companheiro e é um ficholas.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
Não, então, é isso mesmo. Get to know us, Bartram.
Buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Calma.
Don't worry, Bethany. I won't let any big bad Templars come get you.
It's not a joke. If the Templars find me, the best I can hope is to be locked away for the rest of my life. If they don't kill me outright. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Hey!
Whoa!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
Estiloso.
How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartrand's venture?
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
Ok, agora é... crap. Desviou-se. Assim, o aspecto do jogo está muito melhor relativamente ao Dragon Age Origins. Mas o peito do Varric é quadrado. Está cheio de pelo, é verdade. Mas cuidado, meu Deus.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the...
Oh, não, repare. Quadradão estás a chegar. Olha.
With the red iron is no mean feat. Yet you not only served, you impressed. The name Hog is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
I hope there's more to this, like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
Claro.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
Bem, arranjamos novo companheiro que temos que lhe dar habilidades. Ora, ele tem aqui a sua específica que é Marksman. Mas eu neste momento não tenho nível suficiente, o nível 4, portanto ele ainda não pode. Ele tem Especialista e tem Bianca, que é o nome da arma dele. Sim, porque a arma dele tem um nome. Acho que só lhe vou dar o speed. Isto não era má ideia, mas para já acho que não. Vamos aumentar a Bianca como tenho feito com os restantes. Portanto, Bursting Arrow. E não posso fazer mais nada. Como vocês viram, temos novas quests. Ele disse-nos que quer falar connosco. Isto é o DLC. Tem que ir lá recuperar itens. Temos montes de itens para nós. Mas temos que ir buscar mais malta. Embora tanta gente, tantos itens aqui. Exatamente, temos muitos itens para recuperar. E agora temos o nosso main plot Long Way Home. Temos que ir ao Daily's Camp entregar o amuleto. Temos que ir à casa do Gamlen. Temos que ir falar com a Aveline e recuperá-la para a nossa equipa. Temos que conseguir 50 Sovereigns. E temos que falar com o Varric no pub, desde que ele não esteja na nossa equipa. O problema é que eu não posso retirá-lo da equipa neste momento porque não tenho gente suficiente. Temos agora acesso aos mapas da cidade. A Hightown tem este tamanho. Temos aqui uma saída. Por acaso, neste caso é para a Fortaleza do Visconde, mas temos aqui saídas para outras regiões de Kirkwall. Temos aqui missões que podemos aceitar para fazer. Este é Worthy. Isto é Sebastian. Sebastian é um companheiro DLC que nós podemos adquirir. Eu vou tentar adquirir os companheiros todos, tentar fazer... Não ser demasiado exaustivo no jogo, mas não deixar muita coisa por fazer, porque é bom, ajuda-nos. Esse é o meu objetivo. E já agora, tab não é tab. Inventório. Temos uma... Como estão a ver, uma armadura nova, mas... que é melhor do que aquela que tínhamos. E basicamente é isso. Temos as armas melhores também. Isso é bom. E ela? Mercenary Staff. Este é pior. E Very Claro. Tem exatamente as mesmas restrições que tínhamos antes. Ora, eu gravei. Malta, vou terminar o episódio aqui. No próximo vamos começar a vasculhar Kirkwall. O objetivo final para o primeiro ato é arranjar os 50 Sovereigns, que é a moeda de ouro. Portanto, precisamos de 50 moedas de ouro. Eu não sei se aqui diz quanto é que tenho. Tenho 5, só preciso mais 45. Mas temos muita coisa para fazer no ato 1, incluindo ir buscar muitos objetos à nossa casa, partilhada com o nosso tio, pelo menos atualmente. E é isso que nós também iremos fazer em breve, mas vamos lá escolhendo. Infelizmente, no ato 2 vamos continuar aqui, e no ato 3 vamos continuar em Kirkwall, sempre os mesmos cenários, com algumas variações dependendo das escolhas que se façam ao longo do jogo, mas é como digo, é um pouco repetitivo este jogo, tem um melhor aspecto, tem uma jogabilidade melhor face ao Dragon Age Origins, mas é um jogo com uma história mais curta, não estamos a vasculhar um país, estamos a vasculhar apenas Kirkwall, e nas imediações de Kirkwall, com um conflito mais fechado nele em si próprio, e os cenários são sempre os mesmos, por isso é que eu digo que acaba por ser um pouco repetitivo, mas apesar disso é um jogo porreiro. Eu até vou gravar outra vez enquanto me despeço. Espero que estejam todos bem, espero contar com vocês no próximo episódio, e como sempre, na verdadeira e adeus.